Dear beautiful soul, have you ever felt a strange kind of peace settle into your chest for no clear reason? Like something good was quietly on its way, even before your mind could explain it? That feeling was not random. It was a whisper reaching you before the words could catch up. And today, those words have finally arrived. Before we go any further, I want you to feel part of this moment, not just a reader of it. If your heart feels even a small pull toward what you are reading right now, type, "I am ready" below in the comments. Let that simple word be your way of saying, "I am open to receive this." It only takes a second, and it helps this message settle deeper into your spirit as you read on. Dear one, someone out there has been quietly getting ready for you. Not loudly, not with big declarations, but in the slow and steady way that real things are built. Even if you cannot see the details yet, know this: the person who is meant to love you has already been doing the inner work. Getting their heart in order. Getting their life in order. Making space little by little so that when the moment finally comes, there will be no scrambling, no chaos, just readiness meeting readiness. This is not only about money or comfort, though there is care in that too. It is about something deeper, emotional steadiness, a kind of quiet maturity that only comes from doing the work on yourself before you ask someone else to walk beside you. This person has been doing that work, quietly, patiently, with you in mind even before knowing your name. I want you to feel joy today, dear one. Real joy, the kind that starts as a small flicker and grows warmer the longer you sit with it. Because what is coming toward you is not ordinary. It carries the weight of something sacred, something that was placed into motion long before you started asking the universe for signs. I am only here to be the messenger, to hand you what has been building behind the scenes. I ask only one thing: that you actually let these words land. Do not skim past them the way you skim past everything else today. Let this one sink in because it was written with you in mind. Dear soul, pause for a moment. Welcome to the Angel's Message for You original channel. Please check the channel name carefully. It's Angel's Message for You. This is our only official channel. Beware of copycat and fake channels. Stay connected to the original source to receive authentic angel messages and true blessings. Before we begin, a heartfelt thank you to dear Sharon, Ryan, and Ginger Carmen for sowing a seed for Soulmate through your Ko-Fi super thanks. May this seed return to you multiplied with soulmate blessings, divine protection, love, well-being, and abundance. May the angels guide and watch over you every step of your journey. Thank you for your beautiful support. Let's know what angels want us to know. Dear one, this person you have been waiting for is real. They were born to walk this particular path, one that leads eventually to you. They already carry a sense of what it means to share a life with someone. There is intention behind their choices. There is a heart that has settled, one that knows exactly what kind of love it is ready to offer. Because somewhere along the way, this person came to understand clearly and calmly that their life is meant to be shared with you. You do not need to keep searching so hard. The searching is coming to an end. This person has been quietly preparing for longer than you might imagine. While you were watching for signs, wondering if any of this was even real, they were laying the groundwork for something lasting. Not just financially, though that matters too, but emotionally and spiritually. They made a quiet, firm decision inside themselves to be fully present when the time came, holding nothing back. While you questioned whether love like this would ever find you, this person was already moving in your direction, step by step, without even realizing how close they were getting. The choice to love you was made long before the meeting itself. What used to live only as a private hope inside their heart is now beginning to take real shape in the world. You may not notice it yet, but so much around you is already shifting to bring you closer to this person, a little more every single day. There is a kind of stillness in their heart when your face crosses their mind, even before they have met you. A feeling of finally filling up their chest whenever they imagine a shared future with you. What moves me most in sharing this message is knowing how close this really is. Very close. What once felt vague and far away is now taking on real shape. The unseen is becoming visible. This person wants to share the small ordinary days with you just as much as the big dreamed of ones. They want to sit beside you through both the wins and the hard seasons. They want your help becoming a better version of themselves, and they want to offer the same in return. This is not someone arriving with empty promises. This is someone arriving with a real, steady willingness to build something honest, warm, and lasting. They are not here to reshape you into someone else. They want to actually know you, the real you, and walk beside you with respect, with ease, with love. That does not try to control. It brings me a strange kind of comfort, seeing how thoughtfully this person has prepared. You will not be walking alone for much longer. Your life is about to be joined by someone who genuinely wants to add to it, who wants to see you thriving, who wants to be a place you feel safe coming home to, in every sense of that word. And here is the most tender part, dear one. This person already feels grateful for you, even without having met you face to face. Grateful for the fact that you exist. Grateful for your heart, and for the patience you have carried through everything. They already honor who you are, even from a distance. This is love before the first touch. Love before the first glance. Love that has learned how to wait well. None of what you have gone through was wasted. But I am not here today to dwell on what is behind you. I am here to tell you that what is ahead carries real weight. It has a foundation. It has honesty running through it. It has a pure kind of intention, and it is here to stay. This person is not choosing you out of loneliness. They are choosing you out of awareness, because they understand that love only feels complete when it is shared with someone. This love will not arrive with a long list of demands. It will arrive with presence, with real listening, with care, with a genuine wish to see you smile, even on the days when the world feels a bit too heavy to carry. That is the beauty in this message. You will be cared for. You will be seen fully. You will be loved without rush, without pressure, and without any need for either of you to wear a mask. Dear one, this love is the answer to the prayers you kept quiet, the ones you never quite had the courage to say out loud, but that echoed inside your heart like small, secret wishes sent up to the sky. I heard every one of them, and I can tell you they were received. They were held gently, and now, slowly, they are being answered. This person will share time with you, dreams, plans, laughter, and even the comfortable silences that need no filling. They will want to know how your day went. They will hold your hand through the tough stretches, showing up completely for whatever life brings your way. They have already decided in their own quiet way that you feel like home. And there is nothing more sacred than that. It does not matter what other people say. It does not matter what the world tries to convince you of. Here is the deeper truth. The love making its way to you is strong, and it is already moving. Eyes already turned toward you, arms already open, a heart already prepared. This is not simply hope, dear one. This is certainty. And that certainty is exactly why this message found you. This love is not trying to prove anything to you. It simply wants to live alongside you, to share what it has, what it is, what it feels, and to do all of that with lightness, with steadiness, with honesty. This love already understands how precious you are. And because of that, it does not just want to walk near you, it wants to honor you in every gesture, every choice, every ordinary day. There is a sincere longing in this person's heart to care for the real you, the version that shows up when no one else is watching. They have prepared to love you deeply, with patience, with the kind of affection that asks for nothing back except the chance to stay close. Everything they have built, they want to share with you. This love is not coming to rescue you from anything. It is coming to stand beside you, a partner through the good stretches and the hard ones too. This person understands what it truly means to build a life with someone else. They arrive with pure intentions, emotional steadiness, and a heart ready to build. One honest step at a time, something light and true. Dear one, what is about to unfold will gently touch parts of your heart that have been resting, waiting, maybe even a little numb from all the waiting. This person carries enough warmth to soften the cold spots that time and disappointment may have left behind. And even before a single word has passed between you, they are already imagining small ways to make you smile, already picturing the little details that might bring you peace, already feeling quiet joy just from imagining you near. This love is not trying to convince you of anything, and it is not in any hurry. All it wants is to walk beside you at whatever pace your heart needs. No pressure, no demands, no noise. Just the steady presence of someone who is here for all of it, including the silence, including the waiting. This person carries a calm that soothes rather than confuses. They do not bring empty promises. They bring thoughtful, responsible steps. This is a love that does not need to prove its worth, because that worth shows itself in how it shows up, how it chooses to stay, and how carefully this meeting has been prepared for. There is a maturity to this love that even your own spirit is starting to sense. This is not just a warm feeling passing through. It is a decision. This person is arriving ready to share, to care, to give everything they have built. Everything this person has prepared is not about luxury or appearances. It is about safety, peace, and emotional room to simply be yourself. They want to share a home, a path, plans, and even the heavier days, all without ever asking you to hide any part of who you are. This love understands that real love shows up on ordinary days, not just the celebrated ones. They want the long conversations and the comfortable silences, too. They want to be present without needing to fill every quiet moment, respecting your dreams, your pace, your feelings, exactly as they are. This person has thought through more than you might expect, from the kind of home they could build with you, to the small things that might make you smile on a random Tuesday. They want to share everything, the practical and the deeply personal. They understand that love lives in small gestures just as much as in big decisions, and they are ready for both. This is a love that is not afraid of commitment. In fact, it finds real joy in committing to something genuine. This person wants to be woven into every part of your life, not as an obligation, but as something they choose daily. It is a love that never grows tired of caring, that finds happiness in sharing, that feels lighter just from seeing you well. They are not promising you the impossible. They are offering solid ground you can build on together, one steady day at a time, hand in hand. Even without knowing you fully yet, this person already admires you. There is already respect for your journey, warmth for your choices, tenderness for the way you love. They see the beauty in who you are and want to be shelter for your tired days, a reason for your smile, a steady presence whenever life asks more of you than usual. This love does not need a stage or applause. It comes with truth, wanting simply to be part of your routine, your morning coffee, your ordinary afternoons, quietly reminding you how much you matter. What is coming into your life is more than romance. It is a partnership that touches the spiritual, the emotional, and the everyday practical. It is a bond that was imagined and prepared with real care. This person is ready to stand with you through every season, sharing both the plain days and the highest dreams. This love does not want to rush. It wants presence, and it is arriving with everything it has: organized plans, an open heart, and a spirit ready to give. Trust what is drawing near, dear one, not simply because these words say so, but because your own heart is already beginning to feel it. This love will show itself through actions, through steady presence, through small gestures that speak volumes. Each one will be a quiet confirmation of everything shared here. Dear soul, as you listen to this message, I want you to pause for a moment and feel the beautiful possibility of sharing a life filled with love, generosity, peace, and abundance with your soulmate. The bond between soulmates is precious, and when two hearts are being prepared to share not only their love, but also their dreams, blessings, home, and resources, it deserves to be held with faith and gratitude. The Bible reminds us in 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7 that each person should give what they have decided in their heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. If your heart is calling you to honor this beautiful journey, you can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. This simple act can become a heartfelt expression of your intention, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, surround it with divine light, and guide both of you toward a life where love, generosity, and blessings are shared freely in the right time and in the right way. May your soulmate journey be filled with love, abundance, peace, and divine guidance. Let's continue with the angel's message. This person has a particular sensitivity to noticing what brings you peace. They notice the small things others might overlook. They value your simplest gestures, and they see the beauty in who you are on the inside. There is such gentle care in this devotion that it can feel like love is already surrounding you before it has even fully arrived. They hold tender thoughts about your old wounds, your recent joys, and your quietest wishes. They want to build a new chapter with you where every experience is treated with care and respect, where nothing needs to be rushed, but everything is lived fully, with real presence. This love is not in a hurry, but it is steady, determined to be part of your life without ever trying to reshape you into someone you are not. This person has a way of seeing you that feels like being embraced, even before any physical closeness. There is already a quiet, careful attention coming your way. They want to share a life where you feel valued, accepted, and respected, where your words matter, and so does your silence, where your boundaries are honored and your dreams are celebrated. This love wants to learn from you. It wants to listen more than it speaks. It wants to know your habits, your quiet fears, and your smallest joys. This love has deep roots, and yet it carries a softness, like a flower. It is strong without being harsh, deep without becoming heavy. This person wants you to feel free to be exactly who you are, without needing to defend or hide any part of yourself. They want to know every layer of you, even the ones you are still discovering yourself. There is a quiet certainty in the way this person approaches you, the kind that comes from truly knowing what they want and valuing what they have found. And what they have found is you. This love wants to stay through every season, not just the easy ones, but the harder stretches life may bring too. What is coming your way carries the warmth of someone who wants to be completely present with you, sharing both old dreams and new ones you have not even imagined yet. This person approaches with a quiet kind of wisdom. They understand that nothing worth keeping is built in a rush, so every step has been taken with real thought. There is a soft tenderness behind each choice, each gesture, that will soon reach into your life. This love wants to hand you peace, wants you to feel held even during the moments you cannot quite explain to yourself. What is coming is a love so complete that you will finally feel relief, feel safe, and feel that someone truly understands the value of simply being with you. Everything that once felt distant is becoming possible now. What was once only a promise is beginning to take on real shape. This person is approaching with steady steps, a clear heart, ready to offer not just a home, but a genuine shelter. This love is different from anything you have known, because it does not try to stand out. It tries to fit gently into your life, with respect and warmth. This person understands that sharing a life means more than simply being together. It means feeling things together, growing together, walking with shared purpose even when the road becomes uneven. They do not want to change you, they want to add to you, holding your hand when it is needed, celebrating every small win beside you. This is the moment to make room in your heart. What this person has been quietly hoping for is about to meet what you have been waiting for, even without fully realizing it. And when it happens, it will simply make sense. It will feel light. It will feel calm. It will feel like care through and through. This person did more than prepare to find you. They learned to genuinely value what matters most. They came to understand that real love is not held together by words alone, but by actions that show respect, warmth, and steadiness. What is arriving for you is more than presence. It is devotion. There is real intention behind every step they have taken. Nothing has been left up to chance. They have arranged their life with care, so that by the time they reach you, things feel balanced, not chaotic. Because choosing to love you is a promise already made quietly, within themselves. This person's heart holds plans so tender they barely fit into words, simple wishes, but full of honesty. Sharing a meal, listening to your stories, walking beside you without any rush, smiling for no particular reason. Small things that only take on real meaning when shared with someone who makes time feel gentle. They have already decided to stand with you not only during joyful stretches, but also when silence becomes the only honest response. They understand there will be tired days, days when smiling does not come easily, and still they choose to walk with you, because the love they bring does not ask for perfection, only honesty. There is a calm trust in how this person is approaching you. They want you to feel peace in their eyes, safety in their touch, and calm in their presence. Nothing will be forced. Everything will simply unfold, as if the paths were only waiting for the right moment to finally cross. This love understands that sharing a life is more than being physically together. It is knowing how to listen when the other needs to speak, knowing when silence itself becomes an act of love, respecting space while still celebrating closeness. This person has already made room inside themselves for you. A quiet place where your dreams will be heard with real attention, where your fears will be met with tenderness, where your true self will be celebrated. Everything has been prepared patiently, carefully, with a sincere wish to make you feel at home. They want to share not only the joyful parts of life but the responsibilities too, standing with you when hard choices need to be made, present on both the celebrated days and the quiet, ordinary ones. This person's heart has learned to love even from a distance, already caring for you through quiet thoughts, through hopeful moments, through gestures not yet visible but already real. Nothing about their path has been impulsive. Every choice, every step, has carried the purpose of preparing to meet you, ready to actually live this love fully. They do not expect perfection from you, only an openness to real happiness. This love does not simply want to give you what it has, it wants to give you what it is. Sincere companionship, true friendship, steady support. Everything built over time has aimed at one thing: helping you feel loved and safe. This person dreams of sharing not only the present but the future too. Imagining the two of you making important choices together, forming new routines, celebrating wins side by side. Your life is about to receive something meaningful. This love has the power to calm you, to inspire you, to strengthen you, and it will offer all of that with a gentle touch. You will not need to beg to be loved because you already are. You will not need to prove your worth because you have already been welcomed exactly as you are. What this person wants most is for you to feel free within this love, free to grow, to make mistakes, to change your mind, to be fully yourself in every form that takes. They want to walk with you, not ahead of you and not behind you. There is such deep care behind this person's intentions that you will feel, in time, that all the waiting truly mattered. Even the hardest days will take on new meaning, because now there is someone who understands your heart without needing many words. This love wants to build soft routines, peaceful mornings, unplanned laughter. It wants to grow and change together with you. Nothing will be forced on you. Everything will simply be shared, from responsibilities to the smallest everyday pleasures. This person has also done inner healing to be ready for you, seeking balance, seeking peace, seeking a calm center so that by the time they reach you, there is no doubt this is a whole and honest love. Not just a love that looks beautiful, but one that is actually true. They are arriving grounded, heart open, honesty in their eyes and peace in their chest, wanting to treat every shared moment as something meaningful. Because for someone who truly loves, even quiet moments beside you become something to be grateful for. The strength of this love will surprise you, because it is made from simple, honest gestures. This person knows that sharing a life is not just splitting what you own. It is offering what is genuine and sincere within. This love arrives with a kind of openness where feelings are not hidden away. Everything built up to now exists so that when you finally meet, nothing will be missing, not care, not dedication, not the desire to build something steady and calm together. Imagine the quiet comfort of being with someone who chose you on purpose to share everything with. Someone already prepared to build a shared life where mutual respect is the foundation of it all. This person wants you to know they are ready to be your safe place and to find that same safety reflected back in you. This love arrives promising to share both the responsibilities and the joys, wanting a place in the small moments and the big, life-shaping ones alike. This person wants to offer a love that shows itself in the simplest ways: a warm hug, an honest look, a kind word. These moments will happen often, because this love is not built from grand speeches. It is built from the steady sum of small acts of care. They want you to know that real love is not about being flawless. It is about being accepted, fully, colors and dreams and struggles included. Feeling seen and welcomed exactly as you are, without masks, without rushing, with calm and respect. This person's heart has been shaped to understand true love, the kind that welcomes imperfection and celebrates every small achievement. This love does not weigh you down, does not demand, does not push. It frees, it welcomes, it strengthens, and it is arriving so you can feel lightness, maybe for the first time in a long while. What is coming your way is a love that wants to turn ordinary things into something meaningful. From sharing breakfast to planning a shared future, every detail carrying the intention to bring you joy. This love wants to share more than material things. It wants to share dreams, fears, hopes, and quiet wishes. It wants to listen to you, to understand your story, to respect your silence. Every shared moment becomes another chance for trust to deepen and affection to grow. This person wants to be present not only in the easy moments but also when tiredness settles in. Because this is not a fleeting love, it is a steady, constant presence. This person is arriving with a heart full of patience. This love understands that everything unfolds in its own time, and that the best things happen when the process is respected rather than rushed. There is no hurry here, only the quiet certainty that the road you will walk together will be both beautiful and true. This love wants to show you that even ordinary days can hold a little magic. In simple conversations, small gestures, quiet acts of care and attention. Because loving well is really about finding happiness in the everyday, treating each moment like the small gift it is. There is an invisible thread connecting the two of you already, where each of you feels the other's energy even without words passing between you. As one moves forward, the other finds themselves taking steps in the same direction, without quite knowing why. All that is left now is to trust that everything will come together, fitting like a missing piece finally settling into place at the center of your heart. This person carries a gentle strength that does not need to announce itself. It shows up quietly, in the way they follow through on small promises, in the way they remember the little things you mentioned only once, in the way they choose patience over frustration when life gets complicated. This is the kind of steadiness that cannot be faked, and it cannot be rushed either. It can only be built slowly over time by someone who genuinely wants to become the right kind of partner for you. Dear one, this love understands that a real bond is like a garden. It needs tending, it needs sunlight and quiet care, and it grows a little more with every gentle act poured into it. Each kind word, each small gesture of thoughtfulness becomes a seed. And over time, with patience, those seeds grow into something strong, something vibrant, something that can weather storms without losing its roots. This person wants to plant those seeds beside you, one season at a time, never expecting the garden to bloom overnight. This love wants you to feel a kind of safety that does not waver easily. Strong yet gentle, because lasting love always finds a balance between the two. It wants to be there through your quiet mornings and your late nights, in the pauses as much as in the celebrations. It wants to become your steady companion, your dependable support, the reason you find yourself smiling for no particular reason in the middle of an ordinary day. The arrival of this love carries a certain lightness with it, a reminder that life can still feel easy sometimes, even when the road ahead looks uncertain. This person wants to be beside you as you build your dreams, as you celebrate your wins, and as you face whatever challenges come your way. Not because they have to, but because they genuinely want to, every single day, freely and without obligation. This love understands that respect is the true foundation beneath any lasting connection. It arrives with a promise to honor who you are, your history, your preferences, your choices exactly as they are. It hopes you will feel the calm that comes from being truly understood, and that this presence in your life will bring steadiness, safety, and a quiet confidence that the best is genuinely still ahead of you. This is a love built to last, to grow, and to strengthen with time, the kind that understands partnership is something built daily, with patience and care, not something that simply happens once and is finished. Every small detail will matter, and the simple parts of everyday life will be treated as something worth celebrating together, because presence, real presence, speaks louder than any grand gesture ever could. This love has learned the quiet art of caring gently, of respecting the space each person needs while still choosing closeness. It wants to be a safe harbor, one that understands your needs without requiring you to explain every single thing. Its presence feels like a quiet embrace, the kind that comforts without needing to say a word. Dear beloved soul, before we move forward, I'd like to share a gentle invitation with you. Every soulmate journey is precious in God's eyes. Sometimes, this sacred connection benefits from an extra layer of faith, love, and spiritual covering as it unfolds in divine timing. If you would like to make a meaningful gesture for your soulmate, you can sow your seed through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. The Ko-Fi link is waiting for you in the video description and the pinned comment. May your gift become a beautiful intention before heaven, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, remove unseen obstacles, and surround both hearts with divine light, peace, and guidance as your paths draw closer together. Scripture teaches that generosity reflects a trusting heart. Malachi 3 verse 10 reminds us of God's abundant faithfulness, while 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6 teaches that whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Every gift offered with sincere faith becomes a meaningful expression of trust in God's promises and His perfect timing. If your heart feels moved to sow this seed, thank you sincerely for supporting this ministry and these daily angel messages. May the Lord bless you abundantly, watch over your soulmate, and lead both of you into the beautiful future He has prepared. Now, let's continue with today's angel message. This person values you fully, your strengths and your soft spots both. This love does not try to reshape you. It walks beside you instead, building something that grows stronger with every step taken together. It arrives full of hope, ready to share in your joyful seasons and just as ready to stand firmly with you through the harder ones. Because sharing a life truly means offering steady support, always with care and respect at the center. This person understands, deep down, that love is a daily choice, not a single moment. They arrive ready to invest their time, their energy, their attention, holding nothing back, so that the life you build together feels light and full of meaning. Theirs is a generous heart, open to giving just as much as receiving, wanting to build something where every gesture becomes a small, honest expression of care. Sharing a life, this person knows, is about far more than sharing a roof or a bank account. It is sharing dreams, plans, quiet worries, and the kind of understanding that needs no explanation. This love arrives to build trust so that you can feel secure in every choice made together. This person wants to be the steady support you can lean on, whatever the moment calls for, a love that stays present and constant. The arrival of this love feels like a gentle breeze moving through your life, cooling the heat of long waiting, bringing calm and quiet joy to the days ahead. It knows how to be patient, and it treasures every shared moment, understanding that real growth takes time, and that real commitment is proven through actions, not just words, one day at a time. This person knows that lasting bonds are woven from respect and honesty. This love carries a wish to build a path where both of you can grow side by side, without rushing, with calm and steady care. It wants to share the smallest joys, a glance that says everything without a word, a touch that eases tension, a comment that offers comfort. These small moments are what quietly strengthen a bond and make it feel truly special. This person is ready to face whatever challenges arise standing beside you, with a spirit of teamwork and unity, because no challenge feels too heavy when you are facing it with someone who genuinely loves you. This love carries a clear intention to offer stability, emotional, financial, and spiritual. So your shared life becomes a space of peace and mutual growth, offered without holding anything back. This love comes with a genuine commitment to protect and cherish what grows between you. It is not just about kind words. It is about steady, sincere dedication. This person wants to share not only what they have, but their most honest feelings too, wanting to be someone who understands, accepts, and loves every part of who you are. This love is full of dreams meant to be built together, a shared future where happiness grows out of consistent care and mutual effort. This person wants you to feel genuinely fortunate to have someone like this beside you, someone who chooses you again and again with a love that is honest and unwavering. Nothing about true love arriving is ever really a coincidence, dear one. This is another quiet sign that something meaningful is drawing near, something already aligning behind the scenes, soon to take shape right before your eyes. This message did not come to simply sound nice. It came to genuinely touch your heart with the certainty that what is unfolding has been carefully prepared for both of your lives. If this person is ready to stand beside you, and there is real sincerity in the heart of the one who is quietly waiting too, then this is one more sign that the season of coming together is close. There is real movement happening, a kind of quiet momentum, placing everything gently into position so this love can bloom exactly as it needs to, without rushing, without noise, without shadows, only truth, surrender, and faith. You have carried this hope the way someone carries a small flame through the dark, protecting it carefully, refusing to let it go out. Not everyone understood what you were feeling. Few people ever truly grasped how deep your quiet longing went. But the universe always knew. And now this is your confirmation. The love you have been waiting for is approaching with sure, steady steps. Nothing can undo what has been built on a foundation of hope, surrender, and trust. Every word shared with you up to this point was placed carefully into your heart. None of it was said carelessly. These were seeds, planted intentionally, to prepare you for one of the most meaningful moments in your journey toward love. This is the time to let your spirit align with what is getting ready to unfold. Look around a little more closely because the signs are already there. The presence of this person is approaching like a soft breeze for now, but soon it will feel like warm sunlight on a clear morning. Real love rarely announces itself loudly, dear one. It tends to arrive gently, yet it leaves a lasting mark. It does not need to shout. It simply transforms everything around it with a quiet, steady calm. What is about to happen between you and this person will surpass anything your heart has previously imagined, because it is not coming from human effort alone. It is coming from something bigger, something that was already in motion long before you ever dreamed of it. This message arrives to renew your faith, dear one, not because you were ever wrong to hope, but because sometimes the universe likes to remind us gently that we were never actually forgotten. Every detail is being tended to, even the parts that look completely still from where you stand are already quietly in motion. Even what feels far away is already moving closer. None of the waiting was wasted. The silence was not a punishment. It was preparation. And you are far more ready than you realize. At some point, something inside you will simply say, "It is time." And in that moment, everything that once felt confusing will start to make sense. This person will be led to you through ordinary paths, unplanned meetings, small decisions made from the heart. And when your eyes finally meet, there will be no need for many words. Love will speak for itself, in the quiet language of recognition. You did not need a perfect love, dear one. You needed a true one, and that is exactly what is coming. A love that knows how to care, how to stay, how to listen, and how to speak with softness too. A love that respects you, that celebrates your existence, that walks beside you, wanting to grow together rather than trying to reshape you into someone else. This love will not need to be forced, and it will not feel heavy. It will be light because it will be honest. It will last because it will be shared equally. And it will be beautiful because it comes from something bigger than either of you, something that carries the mark of forever, unshaken by time, unshaken by change. Trust again, dear one, even if you are tired, even without fully understanding every twist in the road, even after waiting so long. Trust, because the universe is telling you right now that something meaningful is about to unfold. This message did not arrive by accident. It came to prepare your heart and remind you, love is close, and the promise is on its way to being kept. You are not walking through any of this alone. Every step you have taken has been quietly accompanied. Every hope you whispered has been heard. The time to gather what you planted has arrived. You planted through hard seasons, and now you will gather with joy. You believed even when it felt like no one else did. You waited even when it seemed impossible. And now, everything is moving to bring you what was promised in the quiet. A steady, secure love, full of warmth and light. Every experience you have lived until now has been a step toward this exact moment. None of it was wasted, not even the painful parts, because they taught you something you needed to know. And now, everything that once felt broken is being gently restored. The love making its way to you is proof that nothing about your heart has gone unnoticed. Not even the small dreams you thought were too quiet to matter. Many of them are about to be answered through this connection. Because the universe has a way of surprising us in the smallest, most personal details. What you have not yet seen, what you have not yet heard, what your heart could barely imagine. That is exactly what is heading your way. A meaningful gift, a genuine connection, a story that already carries a blessing at its start. Do not second-guess what you are feeling right now, dear one. That tightness in your chest, that unexpected urge to cry without quite knowing why, that calm settling into your spirit, all of it is confirmation that this message found the right person at the right time. It arrived to remind you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, with the right care, in the right direction. And if this person is also ready right now in this same moment, then there is truly nothing left to fear, because what was meant to come together only needed the right amount of preparation first. Breathe deeply now, dear one. Receive this message with a grateful heart, and let your spirit stay open. This love is close, and in many ways, it is already written into your story. Nothing can undo what has already been set into motion. Trust, because the love that has been prepared for you is on its way, and it is going to change things gently and completely. I want to leave you with this, whispered as honestly as I know how. I hope these words bring comfort and a little more hope to your heart today. You are loved, you are cared for, and good things, truly good things, are waiting for you. Keep your faith steady, keep moving forward one day at a time, and know that you are never walking through any of this by yourself. A wonderful chapter is being prepared for you, one where love becomes the quiet light guiding your next steps, bringing joy along the way. With every quiet moment, every small hope you carry, know that you are held. May every kind of good energy surround you, protecting you, guiding you gently toward everything you have ever truly wished for, and more. Dear beautiful soul, this angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken, and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.